Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Olainka Falabi. Please, if you are new to my channel, I am a YouTuber based in United Kingdom. I'm a biomedical scientist. I'm originally from Nigeria and I recently relocated to the United Kingdom. Please, if you are here to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and leave me a comment below. If there's anything you want me to discuss on my channel, feel free to ask your questions. So today I'll be discussing my point of entry experience from Murtala Muhammed Airport in Nigeria up to my experience at Hammad International Airport in Doha, Qatar, as well as my experience at Heathrow Airport. So let's go straight into today's video. So when I got to I left Nigeria September 20th, but my flight was booked for 8:40 p.m. I went with Qatar Airways, but because there was a protest on 19th September in Lagos, Nigeria, and the road to the airport was blocked and all, so I had to leave home very early, and I got to the airport very early and we had to wait till afternoon and all. So when it was time for me to leave, I went to the entrance, and when I got to the entrance, they didn't allow my husband to come in with me. They didn't allow my family members to come in with me, so I had to put my things into the trolley and I went inside. So on getting inside, the first thing you'll be doing is to scan your luggage. So that was the first thing that I did. I was saying my things were scanned, my baggage was scanned, I went with 3 bags, one back bag. That was what I used as my hand luggage. Then I took 2 check-in luggages and I ensured that everything was met the requirements. It was expected of me that my hand luggage should not weigh more than 7 kg. Then my 2 check-in luggage should not weigh more than 23 kg each. So I tried my best to ensure that I was within the range, and I think almost everything was accurate because we measured it before I left home. So after scanning, nothing was detected. I was told to move to where I would measure my luggage. So guys, I would advise that you try your best not to take anything that is a contraband or anything you feel like give you problem. I didn't spend any dime. Nobody asked me to give, I didn't, of course people were asking for what you give, but it wasn't compulsory. So after that I was confused. I didn't know what to do next. I knew I was supposed to go and measure my luggage, but I didn't know where to go to. So I saw a queue, so I joined it. It was later I discovered that that queue was for people that want to wrap their baggage. Maybe you are going with Ghana Must Go, or a light baggage, or any baggage you feel like you want to wrap with it's a form of, it's not sellotape, but it's a form of wrap that will protect any delicate thing in your bag. So later I discovered where I was supposed to queue. Then I went to queue. So when it was my turn for my things to be measured, the guy just carried my thing and he was like, "Yeah, traveling light," and that was all. This was possible. I feel this was possible because I didn't exceed the required 23 kg. So if you don't exceed it, there's no how. Maybe if he's a strong guy, you should be able to carry. It's not like you can carry it for long, but when you carry it, you can feel like, oh, this bag is not that heavy, and I was cleared. So from there I went to scan my passport, and after that I went to get tags on my I don't know, my room is always hot. The heater is always working, so it will be checked. Don't know why. Yeah, although everywhere is cold anyway, but you can imagine always the heater to always be on. The control seems not to be working, so they'll come and me check it. That's why I'm sweating like this. I'm sorry about that. So that was just it. Then after they tagged my bag and everything, then we went to the to where are they calling this thing? So please let me check. Boarding area. Yes, we went to the boarding area and we were checked again by some people, I think immigration officers. And after then we moved to one place like that, they scanned us They checked, we were asked to even remove our shoes and all. They checked our things again, and we eventually moved to where we would sit down before we finally boarded. So from there, I entered the plane and I got to Doha in Qatar. So after that, at Hammad International Airport, there was another form of check again. When we got to the arrival point, they checked us. We brought out the things in our hand luggage. So now at this point, it was just our hand luggage we had with us. So I brought out the things in my hand luggage. They put it on a scanner, and I was also cleared, and that was all. There was nothing. What I did was I ensured that there was no sharp objects. There was no, I think the only liquid I had was my perfume oil, and what else? That was, I think that was the only liquid, and it was just, that tiny perfume oil. So it's not like you can't go with liquid in your hand luggage, but you should not exceed a particular meal. So that, it was just tiny, because my layover was for 19 hours 25 minutes. So I left on Tuesday. I was to spend almost the whole of Wednesday. We got to Hammad International Airport in the morning on Wednesday, early in the morning, and we were there till like, was it not 11 o'clock Nigerian time or so before we left. So it was really weird. So in my bag, so I held a change of clothes, then my documents were in my bag, and the cash I held with me. I left Nigeria with £200, although I ended up spending £5 out of it at Doha. So yeah, so I eventually, yeah, so those were the things: my documents, change of clothes, soap. I held a bar soap to just like wash my face. Just, I think those were the things that were in my hand luggage. I don't really take much. Then I took out my pillow, the pillow they gave us in the plane, and my blanket. So that was part of the things they checked when we go to Doha. You understand? It was not part of the things I left with from Nigeria. So after that, we went into the airport and all and all and all. So this video is basically to address my point of entry at each airport. So I didn't have issue in Nigeria. Nothing was found in my bag. I didn't have issues with the content. If you watched my video, you see the content of my check-in baggage is just my clothing. Then the foodstuffs I took, I didn't take what I was not supposed to take. I didn't take any form of palm oil or whatever. Yeah, and I didn't take meat. So it was just dry fish and pomo. Everything I was supposed to take. If I had taken anything that I was not supposed to take, once it passed through that scanner in Nigeria, they would have detected that there's something in my bag that shouldn't be there. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I didn't have any issue. Then when I got to Heathrow, we were on a queue. We had two different queues. People that were students were told to like stay on a particular row. Then people that are not students should stay on a particular row. So in my row, when I got to the immigration officer, the person just asked me like, okay, I gave her, I think, my passport. I think I gave her my passport, and she just asked me that which work will I be doing, because on my visa it was stamped skilled worker visa. I told her that I'll be working as a biomedical scientist, and that was all. And I was told to like go, like I was through with her. That was the only question, like and what work will I be doing. And after then I went to take my baggage, my check-in baggage. Although it took time, we were waiting. You have different bags looking alike, almost everything is looking like your bag and all. After the whole stress, you can imagine leaving Nigeria on Tuesday around 8:40 p.m. and getting to Heathrow Airport around past 6 on Thursday. So it was, but apart from this, the length of my layover, the flight itself was not, the journey itself was not stressful for me, because I didn't have issues at any point of entry. So I was not worried. I didn't have any issues like someone checking my bag to say I had this and that, why did I take this, and you understand. But the only stress I encountered was that my layover was long. I think that was the major stress. But it was still fun a bit. At least it was a form of adventure. When people ask me how was the experience, I'll tell them it was a form of adventure with a bit of stress. You understand? So thank you guys for watching today's video. Please, if you have not subscribed, to my channel, please subscribe, like my video, share my video, and leave me a comment below. So for now, it's a bye from your girl Olayinka Falabi. Bye.